Welcome back to another weekly tier list where I rate the spring seasonals that I'm watching and judge them based on how I felt. Remember, how objectively good the anime is doesn't really impact my overall enjoyment. Sometimes something's gonna be something trash, like a 5 out of 10. But if it was hilarious to watch that because it was just fun to talk shit about it, might just put it in peak. Now, there's a lot of people complaining every fucking week saying I'm forgetting about ridiculous reincarnation. But it's like, I've already explained this, and you're the one that's not understanding. So let me clarify. Ridiculous reincarnation is such an anomaly, league of its own, that I don't think it's really worth rating. Because I'm not gonna lie, if I'm gonna be completely honest, most of the isekai stories that they do, storytime shit, goes over my head, and I'm just stunned and dazed and just like kind of like okay, but it's not like peak enjoyment for me. So if I were to honestly rate that shit, it might just go in fucking mid every week. Do you understand? But I can at least understand the experimental like process that they're doing, and there's some other good things about it. That's why I just put it in a category of like a league of its own. I just don't think it is really a standard anime worth like comparing to these others. So I'm like showing mercy, you know what I mean? It's like I enjoy watching it, but I don't think like I'm enjoying it as the other animes that I'm watching. And I can still appreciate the art, but it's just like if I were to place it in mid every fucking week, it just feels bad. So I'm gonna leave it till the end and just give you my overall impressions about it. Did we drop any shows this week? No, I think that the only show left to really drop, if I just don't feel it, might be Kill Blue. I don't know why I'm still keeping it around. Honestly, it's because it's literally like my favorite mid shonen cozy show that I watch. Does that make sense? Like, sometimes I don't want to be sweaty and hyper analyze and be locked in. Sometimes I just want to chill out and just watch and have fun. For people coming in, you're complaining no Akane Banashi. Where the fuck were you when I reacted to it? I guarantee you weren't there. You think that this shit just gets dropped because it's bad? It's because you're not watching. Don't fucking complain at me. I put this shit out there. You retards failed me. Kill Blue, I'd probably say good. I think that Kill Blue this episode was an extra additional twist, right? New mechanic of the age regression. You can turn back to an old man. You can turn back to a kid, right? So it's like, okay, that was kind of fun. The double dates, I don't really care too much about the double date. It's not like there was any crazy rom-com stuff going on. Tenma stuff though with Shiraishi, the whole like autistic Riz is kind of funny, I guess. The action at the end, it was honestly like people were saying these are MHA characters. Like they were mentioning like these villains that showed up as like My Hero Academia characters. I'm like, I kind of see what you mean by the one character. I don't know if the Frankenstein guy referenced it, but the guy that's like, if I really wanted to be harsh, it should be mid, but it's alright. It's alright. Alright, let's think about something else. What was really fucking good? Dude. Let's get rid of this row for now. I think Nippon Sangoku this week was fucking crazy. Listen, I think that we're gonna, rather than play shit and peak right away, I think it's best to stage them just right below, just to kind of like not get ahead of ourselves. But I think that this will go to peak by the end of this tier list. Bald Ryumun's tea ceremony. He just soloed. He went in there and did a craziest gambit. Bro brought the kimono, and the leftover tea truly granted him fortune. Wajima had to just kill him right there. He has no armor, no weapon, open man, just making matcha tea. She's told, if you don't kill this man right now, right here, your men will lose faith in you. And when she's about to shoot, Ryumon, I don't know what happened. The heavens just made a gust of wind that was like crazy. She misses. He doesn't flinch. Arrow to the shoulder. Fire lamp knocks down. He's burning in flames. No reaction. Offers the tea. Aura. The direction of that scene was just so godlike. It was so fucking good, man. The tension, the atmosphere. My God. The episode also kept showing temperature, and I was like, why are you showing me it's 12 p.m., 12 degrees Celsius? Because I guess they were trying to hint that like it's dropping, it's getting cold, something about the pressure, the storm is coming. It happened. And the dragon defeats the tiger without lifting a claw. Crazy shit, bro. Actually insane. Great, but probably peak. Needy Girl this week was pretty fun. I would say it was good. But I think that if I were to compete it with Kill Blue, nah, it's gonna go in mid. I think there's a cut difference. Needy Girl this week was basically the I wouldn't even say calm before the storm. The storm is already happening. The girls are crashing out. Basically, they've been building on, you know, the streamer group Karamazov to compete against Kawaii Angel. They need 3 of them to do it. And finally, they made a lot of momentum. And now on Christmas, they're gonna do it. They're gonna fight, bro, in a warehouse. I don't know what's gonna happen. But Michika is panicking. All the meds, the Chuni meds are catching up to her. She's crashing out. Nechka is now going to take care of the princess and she's bailing out too. Now it's only Lollipop left. Can Lollipop do this by herself? I think KOENJI'S gonna swallow her easily. Some really interesting scenes that foreshadow that Pichan might not be real. Some really interesting dialogue of what it means to be God. And I'm not saying a content creator is God, but it was really very like, this shit was just like what I go through every day in stream, or what even like Kei Urana, the creator of GYATT, has recently gone through. And it's the idea, the notion that when you're a creator and you have an audience, getting too close and interacting will often make you hate them even more, right? There's an interesting passage about the more that I try to like interact and give love to these masses, the more I start resenting them for the most trivial things, and how a god must remain composed and create this absolute facade and a persona that is indomitable, that is something so unchallengeable. But the more that you again rise down and try to engage with the masses, I thought that's what Kei Urana was doing, right? And what happened? The parasocial children got a hold of her, harassment happened, it was fucking crazy. Stuff like that's always fun to, you know, listen to. Not like the drama, but like the passage in the anime, because of how relatable this stuff is. I'll say it was a pretty damn good episode. Tensor this week, probably great. The aftermath of the meeting, really fun. The Soe versus Glenda, the Glenda fan service. My fucking god. The Glenda fan service was diabolical. They knew what the hell they were doing with that character. The amount of just like leg shots, titty shots. Whoo! What about the action versus Soe? The like Gates of Babylon bullets, the slow motion, the sound design with Tensor has always been so amazing, right? The slow motion shit. Soe's husk of a body just falling down with like the bloody noises, so good. The dialogue interesting. Hinata and, you know, Shuna, you know, saying let's kill her, I can resurrect, let's just fucking do it. Mariubel, you know, reasoning as to why she has to do this, and Yuki silently just over farming. I say Tensor was really great this week. Liar game. So we had Akiyama winning. The reveal that he was working with 15 and now being deceived and by the lawyer to go to the bowling alley to do another game by herself. It's a redemption match. Probably good. It was fun. I think today's episode I'm gonna watch is gonna make me so frustrated. I think she's gonna do something so beyond stupid that's gonna make me so mad, but she's a stupid dere, bro. She's a baka dere. She's so dumb that you need to take care of her. It's crazy how she has manipulated me into like being affectionate for her because of how fucking stupid she is. Akiyama backstory too was pretty compelling, and how he sees like his dead mom in her, and that's why he's trying to help out. I think today's episode is gonna be so funny depending on how she behaves. Second prettiest girl. Oh, nuclear drama. Is the dad cheating on the mom with his assistant? Well, no, because they're divorced. How long has the dad known the assistant for, though? That's a good question. I don't think the dad is that type of person, but you never know. It's a nice date with Umi. Some drama happening with the parent situation. Mom getting more involved, and how Maki, you know, he's so conflicted and doesn't know what to do right now. It's getting spicy the way. I want to know the lore behind the mom and like this new girl, because imagine it's like the rank 1 rank 2 things. Imagine they know each other, like dad is picking like the rank 2 girl or rank 1 girl. That'd be fucking hilarious. Marriage talks in this week was what? So solid, so solid. I loved it. It was a standalone wedding episode. No crazy arc, no crazy villains. It is Bugmaster's basically marriage, and the way that they handled this standalone episode, it was so good. What were the themes presented? Obviously love and romance, but the acknowledgement of Bugmaster understanding who Hikaru Gero is, right? Like basically the Poison Clan, it's fucked. These poison masters are insane in the head. And Bugmaster's dad was like, you don't even look in the eye, you might just die, bro. And how Bugmaster saw Ghetto for what he was, just a kid, and how wholesome he was. The way that Bugmaster also hugged the guy trying to kill him as he basically removes the detonation bomb from that crazy guy's mouth, dude. How the crazy man crashes out but then realizes, you know what? This guy's so wholesome. It's his day of the wedding. I'm gonna go out and clear up the stormy sky and give him one sunshine. That's my purpose in life. The way blew up, that was fucking amazing. Now hints at the puppet master who's gonna be the villain for the next arc, right? Kinosaki having what's it called? Good what's it called? The monologue, the speech in honor of Ghetto. The action sequence good too. Solid, just peak episode. I loved it. The comedy too. The way the Bugmaster flies away with the fucking butterfly wings. Like what? Iruma-kun. This week, definitely more calm and chiller. Probably here. So, the aftermath, reward ceremony, Poro-chan sensei fucking diddling the kids still, asking for Sabro's number in the reward ceremony. Fucking crazy. Sabro was a freshman, by the way, but they're demons, so whatever. Durkala, Poro backstory stuff was pretty fun. Poro giving Iruma the acknowledgement that he just can't deny and basically granting him rank he. First year dude, rank he. Unbelievable. Now Ronove, I'm pretty sure has done that too, but still kind of crazy flex. And I can't wait to see what the new arc is going to be. Because we're just getting started. This is 2 cores. So I thought Music Festival was going to last a while like Harvest Festival. I guess not. A Sentence of a Bookworm this week. Genuinely great too. The slap, bro. The fucking slap from Fran. The crash out. Dude, I crashed the fuck out too. I was like Fran too. People fucking telling me that like mom and daughter can't reconnect because of the contract. Listen, we haven't even seen what the fucking contract can do. I doubt just a little touch would do anything, as we saw on the headpad. What else is going on? Hase, villain, mayor, child trafficking drama going on. That's gonna be fun to watch, like how stupid he's gonna be. New characters, new orphans, right? And of course the Fran moment. Fran defending Mind's honor when challenged about what the fuck do you know about family separation? Biggest slap of my life. Classroom of the Elite. This is just gonna go to peak right away because of KOENJI fan service. You know what the craziest thing is? KOENJI has shown more ass than any girl in Classroom of the Elite. For some reason, like you, okay, let me show you some fan service. A little, it's not really a spoiler. This is a year 3 volume, new volume coming out for Code. Nanase and Ichika right there, but my fucking god. Okay, the light novel trailer, you know, fan service, it's great. But KOENJI, he gets even more. Like, his ass being stared at by Nanase as she glazes Aonokoji glazing him to the moon, saying this man isn't an anomaly. There is no man, you know, rivaling KOENJI Rokusuke, unparalleled under the heavens. What can't this man do? It's crazy. Rarely do you ever hear Aonokoji speak his thoughts into glaze like that, but when it has to do with KOENJI, everything that he says is a man like no other, an unrivaled warrior, a true anomaly, blessed by the gods himself. He can do it. He can fucking do it. It's like Aonokoji coming at the thought of like, this is the ultimate tool. This is the ultimate pawn. Like, I don't need to build him up. He can just go and fucking do it if he has the motivation. Yeah, we need a Tengen-sama literally monologuing and saying only rivaling Gojo Satoru at the end. It's crazy glaze. Why isn't he class A? Because he's a very wicked, twisted person. He's selfish. So the thing is, it's not about competency. It's about there's other skills too. And the fact that he refuses to like participate and work in the team, that's such a condemning thing that like he can't rise up. That's why he was placed in D class in the beginning. But of course, he understands that. He's literally like, this is a marathon. Why try hard right now when you just need to try hard at the fucking end and just graduate at A class? It's over by then. And even if he didn't graduate A class, it doesn't even matter. Bro is the fucking heir of the Rokusuke conglomerate, which might as well be like Samsung of Japan there, bro. Like, they are like a billionaire fucking like corporation and this is the heir. Like, it doesn't matter. Yumi no Sky, okay, I love it. I love it. The plot is cooking. The plot is cooking. I love it. The brother and sister wholesome relationship, the way that Asa stole a hug from Yuru and Yuru finally acknowledging and sympathizing and saying, that's my sister, bro. And even though this mansion is so much better in the cellar at Higurashi, you know, the village, right? He's finally like seeing her as an actual sister. Some interesting dialogue and mysterious shit going on to see who's a traitor within the Kagemori clan. But another episode of just dialogue, exposition, but it's so engaging and fun. I love it, bro. The more I look at this roster, yeah, maybe I should put this down here. No, I think Ascendance was actually really that fun, and this was spicy. This was really spicy. I don't know. I just, something feels like lopsided. There's only 2 here, but again, this isn't about some sort of balanced way. If these are all that great, then it is great. It was that fucking fun. Wistoria, so fucking fun, bro. It's so fun. I gotta create a, you know what? No, Wistoria, like, I thought that we were gonna calm down and just kind of chill out. It's gonna be boring. It's not. Like, man, the recaps are egregious, but the drama happening with Kreutz now is like, it's so unfair and ridiculous, but like, man, is it ever juicy. Elfaria drama with Julius too, so fun to watch. Us developing our Whis powers, Julius, you know, lying and trying to glaze up Will, like that scheme was hilarious to me. It's just, the characters are so fun, the drama is juicy, fights are pretty to watch. Every week, it's just a delight. Witch at Atelier this week was what? Kifri fucking lobotomizing the old man. You will not tell a soul! And now he can't. Nonoa can't tell a soul, bro. He fucking wiped his mind. The Knights Morales, ET's showing up in the beginning. We all hated him. But by the end of the episode, I think there's a lot of us that realized, shit, maybe Ethis is right. At least Ethis is consistent with his absolute policy. But Kifri, bro, he can do dirty deeds. He has no moralities or ethic that's preventing him. He will do whatever it takes to reach the brim caps, and it's so compelling. I loved it. I fucking loved it. I'll probably put the episode... I was memeing the shit out of the "You will never tell a soul again" it was here. And ReZero? Of course. Of fucking course. I think that the ReZero episode, yes, if you want to nitpick, again, the production value limited in the amount of engagement. I implore you, go look at Nippon Sangoku. You want to see animation that's not just Unga Bunga fighting, but through dialogue and drama. You watch something like this, you can't compare it to ReZero. And if you do, you don't understand animation. I don't think you do. But even then, the mysteries in the plot and the twist at the end, Julius and Subaru, the drama and the brotherhood, bro, the fucking Pandora bird drama, Anastasia, that balcony scene was so intense and I was so locked in. I just bought the brotherhood so much, and it's a KFC incident, man. It's fucking Gojo Ghetto all over again for me again, man. And now, let's recalibrate. I do think ReZero belongs in peak. I do think this. I think that these were genuinely deserving. Now, I will though create a roll above. Yes. Yes. This is a meme tier. I need you to understand. I completely understand how limited in production value Classroom the Elite is compared to these shows. Truly, I know. It's probably the worst produced if we're talking about like the episode itself. But even then, it's not just about production value, right? Sometimes it's about just story alignment and how much I enjoy some characters and my bias. And Koenji is my favorite character. And the fact that they gave him not just one but 2 separate scenes, they literally tugged a rope together, bro. He was in his fucking Speedo and Narase was just glazing and just saying, this man is different. That ass is bigger than mine. Holy fuck, what a fun episode of KOENJI that was. And I think that this week's gonna be even better. Now let's look at this. Is this an accurate representation of how I felt about this week? I do. I think so, yeah. I'll see you next week.